Good evening, everyone. It is June 14th, 2019. I'm Eric. Haven't been keeping up with the date lately, so it kind of slips away from me. I'm going to cover this and another on this video. That way I could just do my last two here in one video. So it'll end up being longer. A little something for everybody here. So here's how Republicans, this person claims, Dean Garrison is the author of this. Here's how Republicans can counter the illegals, criminals, and dead people that vote Democrat. I got a better way for us to counter both of them. How about we don't play the game? How about we take ourselves off the board, and the more people leave the board, the more illegitimate this system is. He says that American citizens should get an extra vote because seniority has its privileges to balance out the illegal votes from non-citizens. I don't subscribe to any of this voting shit, simply because it can all be manipulated. And Democrats are not the only people out there manipulating votes, voters, you name it. Since Democrats are slowly but surely giving voting rights to felons, gun owners should get an extra vote. And I'm not going to sit here and bash felons. A lot of them people, they don't deserve to have those felonies. They don't deserve it. So, and I don't give a shit if they got caught with drugs. Anything like burglary, armed robbery, rape, murder, child molesting, these kinds of things are crimes. Not possessing substances that the government disagrees with. And makes money off of both ends, by the way. By it being here in the first place, and then by people getting caught. The CIA is the biggest drug dealer this country has. It's not fucking drug cartels. Who do you think those drug cartels work for? The CIA, DEA, among others. Okay, he says a new report by the Pew Center on the states finds that more than 1.8 million dead people are currently registered to vote. 1.8 million. Wanted to make sure. Dead people are voting in this country, especially in Democrat-controlled districts. Those who are living should get an extra vote to help lessen the impact of these ineligible voters. I mean, he's got a point. They have been stealing elections. But, again, the Republicans are just as guilty of many, many crimes as the Democrats. And there's no good reason why anyone should favor either party. None. They're all criminals. And my subscribers who view me regularly know that's true. You know they're all criminals. And many of the people put out there on the streets to enforce the law are criminals too. All the way up to the judges, the district attorneys, the fucking public defenders, you name it. Public defenders, they might get you off with probation, but they'll never fully get you off. Not in my experience. And if they don't like you, they're going to throw you to the wolves. Straight up, man. Straight up. If you have a job, you should get an extra vote, he says. And I agree with this. I, for one, am tired of the incessant whining from people who contribute nothing. I understand that people can fall on hard times, but those who have jobs should be given an extra vote. And he goes on to say, we'll take our chances on most of those unemployed people being lazy Democrats. If not, then good for them. I would doubt it. I would doubt that because people just don't have time to give a shit about these things. If they're working full-time jobs, they just don't give a shit. And those who don't have jobs do everything they can, a lot of them, to go out and hustle some money up. I didn't have a job for the longest time, and it wasn't because I was being lazy or because I was a Democrat. It was because I got charged with distribution of marijuana, and no one will hire me now. Because after all, they have to know every goddamn thing about you nowadays. I got lucky to get the job I have. Shouldn't military get an extra vote since they defend our country? Well, that's just it. They don't really defend our country. I mean, Smedley Butler, that's all I need to say. Smedley Butler. You know what he said. War is a racket, right? Do you think it's changed since he's died? Or since he's been in the military? I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, after all, we did have an exiting president, warn us about the military-industrial complex. So there's that. Instead of importing more illegals, we should give those who bear children an extra vote. Yeah, well. Anyway, I totally disagree with this guy's, a lot of it anyway. Stereotyping of people. Republicans commit crimes too. They do. And no one on the right seems to acknowledge this problem. And one of our biggest problems is the corrupt politicians. Okay, now, on to this. I already tried to do a video about this, but for some reason it got deleted as soon as I uploaded it. So I'll try again. It's mixed in with another video. Japanese tanker owner denies ship hit by mines, says crew saw flying objects before the attack. Now, and this is the video they claim shows Iranian forces planting a magnetic mine onto the ship. When I first heard it, it was a torpedo. Now it's a mine, and now the crew of that ship is saying, no, it wasn't mines, they were flying. So, sounds fishy to me. It sounds exactly what we expected a false flag. I'm not going to read this article to you. I think I've already read it a couple of times. It just sounds fishy. Here, I'll give you a paragraph. For a moment on Thursday, it appeared that the U.S. Navy had produced the smoking gun to which Secretary of State Mike Pompeo had alluded during his statements from earlier in the day. CENTCOM footage, which the Navy said purported to show Iran's forces, Iran, IRGC, caught in the act of trying to remove an unexploded mine from the Kakuka Courageous, one of the two tankers damaged in Thursday's attack. But if you look at this video here, it just, we live in modern times. There's no reason for video to look this bad. And the same goes for the official 9/11 videos. Anyway, thought I'd share this stuff with you. I hope all of you have a great day. And until next time, kill the state, live free.